Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're getting into something pretty challenging, but really powerful too. It's this piece called Embrace Discomfort, The Path to Power. And honestly, it offers a surprisingly blunt take on, well, comfort.
Yeah, it really does.
Okay, so let's try and unpack this a bit. What if that very thing we all tend to crave, feeling comfortable, feeling at ease, what if that's actually the main thing holding you back?
It's definitely a counterintuitive idea, right? I mean, we're generally wired to seek out comfort, to avoid pain.
Exactly.
So what we want to do in this deep dive is pull out the core, maybe controversial insights from this source. It really challenges some common assumptions, about motivation and what leads to success. And understanding why this perspective is argued so strongly, well, that could be a real aha moment for you. It forces you to kind of look at your own approach to growth.
Absolutely, and it really doesn't hold back, does it?
Yeah.
The source uses some incredibly vivid imagery, almost brutal ways to describe comfort,
It does. Very striking.
like calling comfort the cage you built for yourself.
Ah.
That one hit me. Or describing it as the soft pillow that suffocates ambition.
Or even the warm shower while your dreams die cold. That kind of language. It definitely makes you pause and think about those easy choices.
It really does. And well, this strong warning about comfort, it leads right into how the source defines power, doesn't it?
Right. It basically says true power isn't about, finding motivation from reading quotes or some fleeting feeling. No, it states power, and I'm quoting here, comes from doing hard things when you don't feel like it. It's a whole different kind of discipline.
So it's not just about toughing it out when bad stuff happens, but actively, like seeking discomfort.
Yeah.
For a reason. That sounds intense.
It does sound intense. And yeah, it's about seeking it with purpose. The source isn't saying suffer for no reason.
Okay.
It frames discomfort as like a necessary crucible for growth. It makes this really bold claim that your dreams live on the other side of pain, agony.
Agony. Wow. What kind of pain are we talking about here?
Well, it gets specific. It mentions things like sore muscles, from pushing yourself physically, empty bank accounts, maybe from pouring everything into a business,
Right. Risk.
sleepless nights from just grinding it out, even isolation that can come from intense focus. These aren't just random difficulties. They're framed as the direct results of pushing past limits for big goals.
That is a heavy list.
Tip.
It feels almost opposite to all the advice we get about, avoiding stress, self-care.
It does.
So how does the source suggest you even start doing that? Especially when, like it says, your mind is screaming at you to stop.
It's very direct, almost like a command. Do the things that hurt. Wake up early. Train until you break.
Until you break.
Yeah, grind until your mind begs you to stop and then keep going. The
Yeah.
core idea is that power isn't just handed to you. It's self-created.
Mm-hmm.
Forged, it says, in discomfort, sharpened in struggle, and built in silence. It suggests the real transformation happens when you push through that resistance, not when you back away.
Okay, so the struggle isn't just pointless discipline. It's presented as the actual way to build internal strength, resilience, becoming something more.
Exactly. And then it hits you with this really provocative question to think about.
Yeah.
What's more dangerous? Temporary pain or permanent mediocrity? It forces you to weigh things up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The short-term hurt versus potentially settling for less long-term.
That's a stark choice. And the reward, if you follow this path, the source makes a pretty big promise.
It really does. It claims that
Yeah.
the man who embraces discomfort becomes unstoppable. He becomes unshakable. Go so far as to say he becomes a king in a world full of pawns. It's a powerful, almost mythic kind of outcome.
Forged in that fire of self-imposed challenge.
Precisely. It's a vision of what's possible when you fight that natural urge for ease. So as you think about all this, remember that final stark reminder from the source. Comfort is the enemy. Power is earned, and the war starts today. It's a call to action, and maybe the thing to ask yourself is, where are you building your own comfort cage right now, and what might be waiting just outside it?